Good evening, everybody. This is MikeGolfsOregon. I'm Mike, here with right now my buddy Joe from Sort of Like Golf in Maryland,
Hey,
and
everybody.
this really is a very loose and informal gathering of hopefully several channels, folks that you may have seen interviewed previous live streams that I've done on the channel. So I'm going to add people as they come because I think I can add multiple people. So let's try this. I've got Roger. Actually, I wonder if Roger can hear me on the stream. Roger, can you just wave your hand if you can hear me? Because I see you. Okay, he can. Cool. So we can just add people as we go, and the whole point is really to just give a Christmas recap and then talk about maybe what's coming up in 2026 for each of these channels. Roger, there you are. How you doing?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Nice. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Roger, have you met Joe? Are you familiar with Joe?
No, we haven't met officially, I don't think. Nice to see you, man.
We're always chatting though, but yeah, nice to meet you, Joe.
Yeah. So Joe, Roger, Joe. We also talk quite a bit on Discord. So, so before we went live here, Roger, Joe, and I were just talking about sort of like how our Christmas went and how we both are at a stage in our lives, which I know you have younger kids, so maybe you're not quite there yet, where it was really chill, right?
Oh.
We got very, very chill, relaxed, just get to be surrounded by loved ones in a pretty relaxing atmosphere. How did your Christmas go?
Oh, thanks for asking. Yeah, it was pretty chill too. It's nice to have some time off and relax. I got some like next week off, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Christmas didn't stop because my daughter just got a new Scotty Cameron putter. So
oh well, I guess we could jump right. Yeah, we jump right into it. The gift giving and the gift receiving. So you gifted your daughter a Scotty. It's a total tongue twister. Scotty Cameron putter.
Yeah. She's we've been trying different putters over the years, but I just wanted to pick one where she could just have it and go with it for years. Hopefully she likes it and it works out. Yeah.
Pretty serious at that point to invest. How she's younger. We don't have to go over age or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But she's younger, right? She's a junior golfer. So that's a pretty serious investment though at that age.
Sure.
I mean, it's a serious investment for anyone at any age, I would think.
More than my $5 putter, I'll tell you.
Yeah. hey, I could talk about my putter. I did plan to talk about my putter. My putter is still free. Although I did a major putter upgrade over Christmas. So I've talked about it on several of the live streams before and in interviews with other channels. My putter was a gift from my boss when I was working at Frito-Lay, and it was in 1996. And it's like a brass ping knockoff. It's fantastic. It's just a piece of brass on the end of a cheap stick, and it was branded Tostitos. And I was upset because the year before I missed out. They handed out a set of wedges that were all branded rolled gold. So they were like Cleveland, or I can't remember, Cleveland, or they might have even been Titleist, like Vokey wedges, and they were rolled gold pretzel branded. So I've always golfed with this guy here. Let me see if I can hold it up and you can see it. It just says Tostitos.
Oh,
right in here. So this is it, right? This is the only putter I've ever used. And I was never really inclined to change because it just felt good. And it's why I still putt right-handed, because I used to golf right-handed when I did golf. But
do you have your new one there? Can you show us your new one?
I'll show you. There's a major upgrade to the putter game this year. And Joe, you'll appreciate this. I turned 53 right before Christmas. So here is the major upgrade to the putter game. It is a ball grabber on the end of my Tostitos putter. If I can figure this out. So that's the major upgrade. That's as far as it goes in terms of upgrading my putter. And here's what I will tell you. This is actually a really fun experiment. Get one of these sometime. They're like, whatever, just like a couple bucks. Screw it into the end of your putter. See how many holes out of 18 you remember to use it.
Yeah.
So my first round out, I was so excited to use it, and I forgot for the first 3 holes. And then I finally was like, oh, I got to remember to use it. And so I used it to grab the ball. I was like, oh, that's the best. That's great. I don't really need to do it, but it's just fun. My daughter put it in my stocking. And out of 18 holes in the first round, I got 3 out of 18 holes. I remembered to use it. It just, I stand over a putt and be like, use your grabber, and then forget.
Well, you know, I've seen those things and they always look like really back savers, which is fantastic. But I can't use it because I use that H4 thing, and you got to put the sensor in the top of your putter. So I've
Oh.
already like screwed something into the handle, so I can't use the grabber, man.
Okay. What's the H4?
It's not Arcos, it's shot scope.
Shots.
So
Okay.
it's the thing that you can use to like get all your distances. So like you use a GPS, you like click it to those sensors, and then you hit your shot, and then you click the next time you click it, it calculates how far you went, you know,
Okay.
and it remembers what clubs you did and all that. But it was on the putter too. So when you get up to the green, you touch it to the putter handle, and then you do your putt. And then when you putt out, let's say I did a 3-putt, you go to the pin and hit the little 3 button, and it marks where the pin is, because otherwise it can't tell the GPS, like they move the holes around, right? So
Okay.
you have to mark the hole with the little with the little handheld device. But you got to have those things in your clubs to be able to tell the GPS where you're at on the course.
So for putting, you wouldn't be able to just enter the number in at the end of each hole?
You can, yeah, you can. And I'll be honest, like a lot of the times, even when you do it and putt and then do it again and putt again, it's still not super accurate. So what I normally do is just like go back through the round that, you know, on my videos and just kind of guesstimate it and stick it in there.
That's what I've heard. Like they're great for full shots, you know,
Exactly.
for getting your distance and all that stuff. And I think a lot of guys probably use them for tracers. I'm sure that they kind of like you can use it with the tracer. I think is that how you do it, Roger? Because you have when you do the tracer, don't you show like the distance flight and everything? Does it come through like Arcos, or is that part of shot tracer?
Pretty separate. Shot tracer just by itself. I use my Arcos. If I really need to know the distances, I went. Like it's kind of like a backup or like a verification. But I think that honeymoon period with the Arcos is kind of ending with me. Like it was cool. I got my true distances, and then like, do I still need this now? It's like
the idea that you have, and the idea that you have to pay an ongoing subscription for hardware that you've already bought drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we already pay subscriptions for shot tracer and for everything else that's software, which I'm kind of okay with, but when you buy the hardware, it's like, so I see.
Yeah, that's why I like that H4, because there is no like you don't have to subscribe. Once you get it, you got it.
ShotScope has kind of tempted me a little bit because of that. Like there's no subscription fee, so you buy it, you put it in, and off you go. But I see Paul's in the comments here. He got a tea towel that says it takes a lot of balls to golf like I do. Indeed. That's a good one. Good to hear from you, Paul. Good to see you in the chat. How about you, Joe? Did you get or receive or purchase for yourself any golf related gear?
I did, man. I got a new bag, and I'm gonna let me jump off for 2 seconds and get on my phone, and I'll take you over there.
I think I can guess the brand, but that's awesome.
Yeah, but you know, irony is I didn't get a discount on it because I did that after we got.
Okay.
That was all done afterwards. Okay. Well, I'll let you share that story. So yeah, my so other than the ball grabber, my major putter upgrade, my Christmas, that's it. Golf gear. I didn't get any golf gear because I didn't ask, and we don't really do. I was telling Joe, we don't really do gift exchange. We just do stock. We're down to just stockings now, which is fantastic. But I will show one thing I did get from my wife, who I've mentioned before is my Uber. Let's see, Joe's back. My Uber golf partner, right? She's the one that golfs with me all the time.
Yeah, it's awesome,
so I will plug this company, even though no sponsorship, no affiliate links or anything. So this is the box that I had custom made for her.
Oh, that's great.
And this is awesome. And it came with, this is MyCustomGolfBalls.com. So she's had one pet her entire life, and that was a pet that we had together, Black Lab named Ringo, who lived 18 years. And so I got golf balls with
fantastic
Ringo's picture on it. And they turned out phenomenal. And they were really fast it was super easy to do online. And they were super fast on delivery, like especially at Christmas time, you know, and you're just kind of like crossing your fingers that everything shows up when they say it's going to show up. So you have it on time, but it showed up Christmas Eve. It's perfect. So my customgolfballs.com is a pretty awesome place to get customized gift for anyone in your family or in your life that enjoys golf. So, Joe, let's hear about it. Let's see the.
Yeah. So here's the bag. So it's Sunday, and it's got some cool stuff. But the coolest thing is all of the handles on it are awesome because I'm constantly dragging this thing in and out of my truck. And then it's got like this little cooler bag, which I don't know if I'm ever going to actually use this cooler bag on the golf course, but whatever, I can use it, I guess, off of it. The best part about this, though, is that it made me clean my clubs. So I didn't want to put dirty clubs in a new bag, right? And so I went downstairs and actually got the gumption to get everything cleaned up. So that was good.
That's good. Yeah, I don't think my bag's very clean either, but I don't know that I've ever cleaned it. So I see. Whoops, where did he go? I saw Mark sitting there in the waiting room, and I was going to add him in to jump in.
You guys
Joe,
don't clean your clubs every round or anything? It's just...
Absolutely not.
Oh no,
no.
There's some people in that camp, some not.
I'll wipe them off between shots and stuff like that, but healthy cleaning maybe once a year, maybe twice a year.
Okay.
I probably wash my grips more than I wash my clubs. Because the grips, they'll last a lot longer if you give them
no judgment here. I play with a scratch golfer, and his clubs are so dirty, but he's hitting the greens all the time. So
yeah. So hey, I see Sam in the chat too. Good to see you, Sam. Merry Christmas. Rolling into the new year. Joe, did you want to share sort of the new news with Sunday Golf?
Yeah. So I got to be an affiliate for those guys now. So hopefully I'll be trying to do a few videos around that and, get some people some discounts and stuff. So yeah, it's sundaygolf.com/sorta like golf is the link. And yeah, that's it.
Super cool. That's like, and it's fun because I think it kind of came on the heels of Mark, who, another creator that's in our Discord. And if you're a YouTube golf content creator, and you want to join a community that's pretty supportive and a good resource for ideas and bouncing things off of, reach out to me, MikeGolfsOregon@gmail.com, and I'll send you the invite link to our Discord. But Mark, another channel in the Discord, has been an affiliate with Sunday Golf for a year or 2 years, has done really well with that. And they brought Joe on board too, which was really cool to see Joe make that leap. So Mark, good to see you. Merry Christmas. Happy to have you in here. Yeah.
Can you hear me all fine?
Can hear you all fine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So how was your Christmas?
It was good.
Yeah. Any golf haul?
No, not really. Last year was my haul.
What did you haul last year?
Oh, like a club. I got one of those golf, the drink bags that you had. I use it all the time.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah, you just freeze it, you throw it in there, and then whatever you take in, you can get it on the course, so you can bring it with you.
Oh, what is that? I don't think I've seen that.
It was what he was just showing.
What Joe just showed? Oh, the one that's in the bag.
Said.
It's in the bag. Okay.
Yeah, it's got like this little, there's a slot in the side of it where you can slide in like the frozen, like the thing with the blue mystery liquid that you stick in your freezer and then slide that down in there, and then it's all like lined with foil inside so that it keeps the cold in there. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you use it. That's maybe it's a good sign.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
It goes in like the side of your bag, and you're good to go. So how was everybody's Christmas?
Pretty good. We were just kind of sharing sort of what we did and what we may have gifted or received ourselves. Pretty light on the golf stuff here, but honestly, I don't want there's no gear really that I want. I would rather spend the money on going out and playing.
Right.
That's really it for me. It's a social thing for me. It's a thing for my wife and I to get out and hit the links together. And so I'm not too bummed about not getting a whole new bag of clubs or something like that.
Yeah.
So
right.
I think I'm past the whole fallacy of thinking, if I just get like this new club or these new clubs, I'm going to be so much better. I'm usually not that much better.
Yeah. I mean, my clubs are all old, and I continue to improve using them. So I'm not sure. I mean, maybe an upgrade makes me improve faster. I don't know. But I seem to be improving quite a bit with them. So I see Sydney's also in the chat. A simple man Thanks, Sydney. That could be taken many different ways. I will take it in the way that is the most let's say the kindest to me. That I'm a simple man. Cool. What are your guys' plans for your channels in 2026? I guess first of all, did you have goals for 2025? Did you meet the goals? Did you miss the goals? What do you think where do you think you kind of can see improvement, or what are your ideas to improve on those? And then what are you looking at doing in 2026? Let's maybe start with Mark here.
All right. Well,
Let me put you on the spot.
25 was just learning everything, like learning the programs, and then it's trial and error. You've seen all the different setups that I have. The Hawaii one, I tried the log on the GoPro, and then I figured out, oh, you need to find the correct LUT to make sure everything is colored. So then I was just scrambling to try and get that stuff out. But just experimenting with like the wide angle and everything. It's just learning the programs. I got 2 different programs that I'm trying to do, like the Power Director and the DaVinci. And it's working. I'm learning it. Since June is when I really got going on that stuff. Everything else was on my phone.
Yeah. It's tough to do it on your phone.
Yeah. So, and then next year, I'm trying to do some like interview types stuff along with the course vlogs. I'm not sure if the cinematic stuff works as much. Maybe not at the beginning, showing that. Maybe throughout the video, maybe it'll hold people's interest on stuff. But just trying to work out the kinks and get my own stuff going. You guys are great inspirations.
Well, good. So, and I know I saw, again, another plug for the Discord. You joined the Discord. And so really, it truly is incredibly helpful. My take, and Joe and Roger jump in here, my take on the cinematic stuff is that it takes a ton of work to do it, to produce a really good looking cinematic video. And unless you have, the bar is so high, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The bar is so high for competing in that sub niche of golf YouTube in the cinematic space. You got, folks like Random Golf Club and No Laying Up and all these guys that did just do absolutely amazing work on the cinematic side. And so it's a really tough niche, I think, to compete in. But what you do have that is sort of unique to you, and this is just my personal take, that's unique to you that nobody can replicate, is you and your personality and your approach. And so, it's easier to do course vlogs. It's easier to do stuff that's maybe not cinematic, that's really more focused on what you bring personally to it. And I think that's probably a good way to look at it, because it can be an advantage because nobody else is going to be you.
Right.
Whereas cinematic it's tough.
There's a guy. So Mike's absolutely right. Like that's why I've kind of like looked in a little bit to drones and things. I'm like, this is not going to be. There's no way I'll be able to get this together. There's a guy. His channel's called Not a Perfect Golfer, and I think he's over in like Wales or somewhere. But anyway, he's just a one-man show, kind of like we are, and he does a really good job of that. Like his videos are really like pretty to look at. So you might want to check that dude's stuff out for some inspiration, because his channel is filmed really nicely.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you certainly want, adding cinematic elements is pretty cool, and it's not too difficult, I think, to add just some elements or B-roll. And first of all, Mark, I'm always going live when it's your bedtime because I live on the West Coast, and you live on the East Coast.
I'm with Mike.
But I think you Joe is right. So not a perfect golfer. He just bought a drone. He's super excited about the drone, so he's adding drone shots and stuff like that. But he is not trying to make cinematic golf. He's making course vlogs. That's his deal, and adds cinematic elements now to it because he has a drone, and because, well, frankly, because he plays some really gorgeous courses, right? Because he's on the west coast of the UK. And so he gets to play some pretty cool courses that just show out sort of, on video.
Right.
But that's good. I mean, you say, you want to do interview stuff in 2026. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm headed. And whether that's part of a larger, movement of people doing that. I don't know. I just enjoy the live stream. I enjoy doing this. I don't know about you guys, but I get like this nervous energy as I'm watching the clock tick down to that time to jump in here, and especially when it's hit go live, and it gets me energized. So that's exciting for me. How about you, Roger? What do you?
Oh,
How did
yeah,
your 2025 go? It was your first year,
for
I
sure.
think, right? And
Yeah.
did you meet the goals that you set for yourself? And what are you looking to do in 2026?
Oh yeah. Yeah, first year of YouTube golf. I always like making videos and playing golf. That was awesome. Yeah, I Christmas I just got over 500 subscribers. I really didn't think it was possible. It's so hard to get subscribers, especially as a small channel. And I really modeled my stuff after not a perfect golfer actually, but do it in Portland and Oregon. So that was my goal. But ever since that, I was like, my subscribers have been kind of going a lot lately, like almost 100 in the last 2 days. So it's been popping and being good. I've kind of learned that doing live streams is kind of where it's at. A lot
Mhm.
less work. Like, hey, I could like putt for an hour and get all these hours and subscribers versus 20 hours of work making a video and maybe get 3 subscribers. But
Right.
I do love making the course vlogs. I do a little bit of drone stuff, but I've learned like I'll probably just do it in the intro and maybe a couple holes where you can't really see where I'm going, but I don't want to do every hole. And yeah, just getting better with the technology. Goals for 26. I mean, yeah, trying to get to 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours. Basically following what Joe's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun being in the Discord. Just we're all on our own track, but you kind of can see like Sydney and Joe and MG Golf and everybody going forward. So it's really cool
Yeah,
sharing
I,
ideas.
I I noticed.
Yeah.
I saw you've started doing more of the live stream putter, the putting live streams, and you got some. It's funny because they just kind of bounce along, and then you got these big pops, right? And when
Yeah.
you got the big pops, coincides with the big subscriber numbers. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how that develops over time and where that goes.
I really
That
don't want to like annoy everybody or like going live stream every day, like, oh, it's Roger again. Oh, it's Roger again. Like, there's got to be a balance. But yeah, really trying to just post a course vlog or something every Wednesday. I'm trying to stick to that because I've been
yeah.
kind of going a little bit wild with 10 in a week or something crazy. But yeah, trying to keep it under
Do you
That's
control.
what I was going to say. It was like, what hasn't Roger done in the last 2 weeks or so?
No,
Every time I
Yeah.
sorry,
turn on my
guys.
phone, it's like, bam, there's Roger again.
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Is that another video? Actually,
Yeah.
Roger. So the question I have for that is, have you seen that impact, positive or negative, that you can tell the videos? Because I know that used to be a school of thought was, oh, you don't want to post successive videos really close in time because it doesn't allow the one to, develop and go, and then put another one on top of it and whatnot. But I'm kind of curious what's been your experience, because you have been like really like kind of pumping content out.
For sure. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I put a nine hole course log on like the worst rated in my area, and I let that sit for 2 days unlisted, and let it sit there, fester with YouTube. You would think algorithm, and then like let it go. It should be better, and then so I did that, but like right away I launched like an 18-hole vlog at my home course, like no, like maybe unlisted for an hour because I was checking that the video was all right, but
Yeah.
just back to back, and that actually helped the second video a lot. Like first time 1K in a while.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I think we just have to
What
experiment.
part do you think helped the second video? That's what I'm curious about. What do you think
Yeah.
helped the second video?
I have so many videos, man. I'm trying to remember what I did. Maybe it's the scoring method. Jones knows what I'm talking about.
No,
There's
no,
a
no.
hot topic there.
I'm not talking about the topic. I'm talking about like doing 2 videos in really close succession like that, right? That was
Mhm.
always like the school of thought was always no, don't do that because
Yeah.
you'll hurt the video. You'll hurt both of them.
Yeah.
And so that's not what you're supposed to do, which whatever, I'll throw that out the window. So I'm curious, what do you think made the other video pop? Do you think putting them close together helped? Or I know it's like guessing or maybe, but
I know. Yeah, I think it's that binge watch theory. Like, hey, you just watched this 9-hole, and hey, Roger has a brand new 18-hole too. Like, let's keep going. I kind of think of it like, on TV back in the day, we were like, oh, we got a new episode. Oh, we got 2 episodes this week. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess
I think that like a lot of it, honestly, I swear to God, is just random because I can tell you that like my videos that do big and the videos that just do okay, the audiences are not not the same at all. Like that, because you can see like the returning people or whatever. It's like almost nothing. So I think that it's like when your channel is small like ours, YouTube just like sends it out to random groups of people. And if you just happen to get sent to that one random group that catches fire with it, then that particular video will get more promotion and then keep getting, promoted and kind of become bigger. But it's almost like the luck of the draw, because without like a, Bob Does Sports level of number of people that always watch every single one of your videos, I don't think that the algorithms really knows what to do with it. So it just kind of throw all these people like golf or sports. I think it's sports, because I get a lot of like people come into my videos from like weird, like cricket and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think it's hard to tell.
do you so Joe, do you use, or actually this is kind of to all of you, but Joe specifically, do you use the Gemini feature in YouTube Studio? Ask Gemini.
That's the AI thing, right? That's the AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've asked it a few things to kind of, but I've never gotten anything out of it that was really actionable yet.
So I think it has to do with like kind of what you ask it to do and what you're asking of it. It really does some pretty cool stuff. So what I've started doing just to sort of test, and it's actually, I had like towards this in the summertime and stuff, my videos were doing a lot better. And the beginning of the year, they're doing a lot better. And then I just kind of had this lull in their performance. And so I started using Gemini, and I was asking things like, kind of explaining what the vlog, what the video is about, and then saying, what tags would you recommend? And so I was still writing my titles. I was still writing my descriptions and doing everything else the same. And that was the only thing I was just kind of trying to control for something. And that was the only thing I was changing. And Gemini's approach to tags, it makes a ton of sense, because it'll explain like, this is how tags work. This is what you need from the broad tag to the general tag. And then this is how you actually should order them in the tag box, because not all tags are created equal. And the algorithm doesn't look at tags the same way. And so it was really amazing breaking it down. And then now it's been upgraded over the last couple of weeks or so, apparently, because now it says just copy and paste this in. And it's actually been helping quite a bit.
Oh, wow.
So I would encourage you to use the Gemini feature. Just try it, experiment with it, play around with it a little bit. It does some pretty fun stuff, and it will be very specific to your video. If you tell them the video that I posted on July, blah, 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 can you explain blah, blah, blah? And it'll just give you the whole thing. It's really awesome. I think Sam is just
doing that.
Yeah, Sam has just dropped something. Help me be more insightful to learn more about the algorithm and also view analytics. Yeah, it does a great job breaking down the numbers since it knows it well. It really is pretty neat. And the more you use it, the more you can kind of understand like how to ask questions, or what kind of questions to ask. I've had it like break down across certain types of videos, like different, what works in these videos and what didn't work in these videos compared to these videos. It's really kind of cool stuff. It's pretty neat. So,
yeah.
But Joe, I want to get to you. So 2025, I think you had a pretty good year, pretty fantastic year. I think I called you the most successful YouTuber I know. So,
well, I don't think I am. I don't think I am. But
free stuff. I have free stuff.
Yeah, I had a great year. I definitely met my goals this year. My goals this year, I really just had one, which was two rather, to get free stuff and to get monetized, right? To get to the monetization. And I was able to do both of those really on the back of about 3 videos, but whatever it takes to get there, right? And there's a million ways I think to do this. I'll just say that for anybody that's watching this is trying to get to that level, what worked for me for the views was shorts. And I think golf, Mike, we talked about this a little bit on our, conversation, but golf lends itself to this really well, because for me, I get at least 90 shorts out of every round of golf, right? Because every shot can be its own short. And that's
Yeah.
where I really kind of racked up all of my views. The hard part was really those subscribers. And that is a slog, man. I was really sweating that out. But finally got to the 1,000. And weirdly, I'm getting a lot more now that I've gotten to the 1,000. It seems to be picking up more. So I don't know if there's like a critical mass that you get to or something. But so anyway, yeah, it was a good year. For this next year, you know, I would love to get my handicap down to 20 from 22.9 or whatever. I don't think that's an insurmountable thing, but that's my goal for golf. And then for the channel, I'd love to get to the point where I could get some free clubs. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah. You know what? And I'm not betting against you. The fact that you went straight into free gear off of your channel, which is pretty cool. I'm not betting against you to do it. And I think that's a pretty cool goal to have.
Thank you.
Joe,
Yeah,
you need a PO box, man. That's what Mr.
Yeah.
Short Hitter does. Like, send everything to my PO box.
Right.
Yeah,
Good
well,
idea.
that's
That's
a
a
good
great idea. Yeah.
put it in the description of all of your videos, send it to my PO box. Yeah.
Joe,
that's
was it your first year doing YouTube? Is this your first year?
Second year.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
right.
Once I crossed the 500, like the floodgates have kind of opened with the live streams too. Like, I think once you get over
Yeah.
that, this thing's gonna pop off.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
Joe, you actually raised the point, you know, you don't know if there's like some magic threshold or whatever. Maybe this is like a you know, YouTube mythology or urban myth or whatever. But I think that there is, and logically it makes sense. Once you hit that monetization level, that 1,000 subscribers, your videos do probably get pushed to a lot more people, because what getting to that benchmark shows YouTube is that here's somebody that is actively cultivating and building a channel. And if our whole goal for making money on YouTube, not us, but YouTube's goal is eyeballs on time to sell ad revenue, then they want people like you that have monetized. And so, yeah, they're going to push, you know, if it comes down to, should we push Joe's video who has, you know, 12 or 1,300 subscribers over Mike's video who has 300 and whatever? Yeah, well, let's go with Joe. let's go with Joe.
I would recommend yours.
Yeah, I think you do get a bump. And I think it's good and it's earned, right? So there really shouldn't be sour grapes from anybody, because that's an earned bump. You saw the target, you saw the goal, and you met it. And so I think that's pretty neat to do it.
Well, I'm really looking forward to my Bob Does Sports collab this year. I just got to get them to call me back. And
Next thing you know, you're going to be hawking whatever, what's their drink, the drinks and the shirts and all that stuff.
Right.
Great. Yeah, I look forward to
Joe's
that.
gonna get in that internet invitational for like 10 million.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
go.
there you go. That'd be great. Joe.
At least I wouldn't cheat.
You'd you'd be looking really nice in that Sunday golf bag.
Right.
I see Paul asked, can I link to the channels for the guys on the stream? Absolutely, Paul. When I post this to public, I will put the links for everybody that showed up. And honestly, this was an open call to join that I put out on the Discord. And Paul, I will send, I thought I already did, but maybe I didn't. I'll resend you the invite. It's a pretty handy space for YouTube golf content creators to talk shop, right? I think we probably bore some of our friends and our family with YouTube talk would be my guess. So
yeah, Mike, thank you for setting that up, man. That has been really a super useful way to meet and kind of collaborate with people. It's been really helpful.
Yeah. It's part of one of my goals is just to build not just my community, but build community, right? YouTube golf community. And it's a pretty easy way to do it. And that's even easier than YouTube, because it's just kind of, you jump in and out, you can add it to your phone. It's easy to do. So,
well, my teenage son was impressed that I was on Discord. He was like, "You're on Discord?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till we fire up Twitch.
Yeah. We're live streaming this round tomorrow.
Already live streaming, right?
Yeah. And Mark, you just joined the Discord. And I encourage you to use it too, because it really has been very, very, very helpful. But for myself, so 2025, I'm trying to remember what my goals were. I had 2 goals really about the YouTube channel and 1 goal for golf. My YouTube goals were 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I did not reach that. I'm got a couple days left here, and I don't think I'm going to go from 353 to 500 in that period of time. Who knows? So that was one. And the second one was to get to 100 long form videos. And I think I passed that with, I'm trying to remember. I think it was Matt from Golf Perfection. When I did his live stream, posted his live stream, that got me to 100 long form videos. So glad to have crossed that threshold. I think that was partly, you talk about having 1,000 subscribers, how it sort of builds momentum and builds a kind of a body of work. That was the 100 videos, long form videos for me was that. And I think in the coming year, what I really like is I'm going to set goals. I've been thinking about this. I'm going to set goals over things that I can completely control. Like the 100 videos, I could control. The 500 subscribers, not so much. So I've been giving some thought to that. I'm not fully settled yet on what those goals are going to be, but I have some inklings about them. And a lot of it will have to do probably with these live streams and starting a few different formats and a few different varieties of, focus for live streaming with other YouTube golfers and with other folks in YouTube and in general. So that's sort of where I'm headed. Golf goal, it was to get to 9.99 handicap. I think I started the year at 16, and the lowest I got at the end of August was a 12. And our handicap season ends. When does it end, Roger? End of November? End of October?
Yeah,
somewhere in there. So our official handicap season ends, and it was 13. It went back, floated back up to 13.7. So same goal for next year is to get under 10. And I love that Paul's in here has been in here because Paul and I have a bet. Paul and I are the same age. We're only like 2 weeks apart. Our handicaps are almost identical right now, 13.7. And Paul is based in California in the Bay Area. And he comes up to Oregon a couple of times a year, and we actually got to get together, which was really fun. We didn't get to golf, we got rained out, but we are back on hard. We both challenged each other on a race to 10, a race to under 10 this year. And neither one of us got there, but it's on for next year. And we're going to put together some content around that, around 2 old guys chasing, I'm sorry, Paul, 2 old guys chasing that number. So those are kind of where I'm going. My goals, and I'll probably make a video, where I, typical YouTube confessional video for my goals for 2026, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And you guys, the fun thing is you guys are all part of it, and we get to share in each other's success and share in the ride, through the Discord, through these streams, and through, encouraging each other on our channels. And Roger, I still plan to get out and play with you and Sydney. It's difficult for me sometimes, but
For sure.
I will make it happen in 2026. And Mark as well. I'm sorry, I forgot Mark. You're closer to me. Sydney's probably the closest to me, but you're very close to me as well.
Right.
So, we got to make these
Mike,
things happen.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if there's any advice I can give to anyone that wants to get views, it's post a dude hitting another dude on the head with a driver, and you just laughing at it, because people really like to see that.
Yeah, they do. Tell us again how that performed for you, Joe.
It was like 20,000 or something, in a day and a half. I mean, it was just insane. And I literally just put my face up in the corner, laughing at this guy getting cracked in the noggin. And the funniest thing about all of it was that they were Canadians.
That is probably the most mind-blowing thing, right? The nice Canadians.
They're supposed to be the nicest of all of us.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Actually, that reminds me. So on a content, and feel free guys, whenever you have to jump off or whatever. This is super loose, no agenda, no really anything here. What do you guys think about the flood of reaction content?
Yeah, I did that thing, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I kind of did it as an experiment, but also just because all the 20,000 people, I just thought it was so outrageous. I couldn't believe what I was watching, that somebody would hit somebody else in the head with the driver. But I think that I don't know, man. I'm real torn about it. I think if you really wanted to get a whole lot of views, you could just do that all the time and get them. But, I had somebody steal my content, and I don't want to steal other people's content either. I don't feel like this is exactly the same thing, but it's like verging on it. So I'm kind of like ambivalent about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You raise actually a really great point about, because you did go through that. And for people that watch this later, Joe's got a fascinating, it was a pretty weird thing, right? Video pops up and it is word for word verbatim Joe's video, basically, that somebody else just ripped off, and eventually got taken down, and the channel got banned and removed as well. Thank you, YouTube. But I'm kind of with you. Like, some folks veer towards, I think, stealing views, because they're not adding anything to it other than just like their channel name, or just the tiniest little, like, here's my face. And I'm not trying to call you out on your video, because I think it's hilarious. But
no, I believe me, I get it.
Yeah, but to me, like, I don't look at it as stealing. I look at it as it's lazy. It's like if you want to post one every now and then, a reaction because something is so inflammatory, like what you saw, that's a totally different thing. If you build your channel on reacting to the stuff that other people are putting out, to me, that's lazy. That's not stealing, but it's lazy. And so I don't like to watch it. But how about you, Mark? Do you see it, or do you watch much YouTube, or how's that go for you?
Yeah, I do. There's a lot of people, like the Joe Rogan, people use his stuff all the time.
Yeah.
You'll get on there and you're like, oh, and then it starts off with him talking, and then they cut in with their dubbing and all that stuff. And everybody steals everybody's stuff all the time. And it's actually, when you're loading up, it asks you, do you want to share your content with, with others or whatever, however it's said.
Oh,
so it gives them permission. But what they did with yours, yeah, that's totally wrong.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you can change it so much to make it yours, to where you did something, but it's still, like you said, it's lazy.
it's
You
lazy,
can just sit
yeah.
in your house and just take everybody's stuff, and then, like you said, put your face up in the corner and laugh at it, or do little commentary, and then you reap the benefits, and you didn't really do anything. So
the thing is that it's easy. It's probably easy to make it work, because you could take little clips out of context and put really clickbaity titles on it. Oh my God, I can't believe you'll never guess what Joe did. That kind of stuff.
Probably can guess.
All is like that, right? It's all, yeah. I'll take a few guesses, but so it's just super easy to like generate a lot of clicks, and once you get the clicks, right, the algorithm just feeds it. So Sydney, feeling down about the channel. I don't know why you would be feeling down about your channel lately. You shouldn't, but I'm glad that this is helping. Right.
Yeah, I just saw.
Yeah, your channel's great, man.
Yeah, he just came to my home course. We had a couple matches. It was just good to see him. I mean, this is really cool. We're just on Discord, and then we meet somebody in person. It's like, I've done that with Mike now. I just saw him at his course, and then Sid. But I know Sid's kind of been hurt with the knee, so it's kind of hard to play. So I could see how that could be hard.
Maybe I need a lefty caddy. Sid, can you caddy? I got a push cart. You hold on to the handle and push. You feed me drinks and clubs and distances, and we're all good. Maybe we'll try that. That's a video idea right there. So
you've got to wear the apron too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You wear the bib. You got to keep snacks in the bib. I'll give you my list ahead of time of snacks that I want. Yeah. What are your snacks, guys? What are you making the caddy put in their bib?
No brown M&Ms, right?
Yeah, it's right. It's in my rider. It's in my rider, Sid. It's in my rider. Cool. Well, guys, look, I don't, this has been fun. I've part of the reason I did this was pretty self-interested here, in that I wanted to play with my new equipment. I got my new microphone. I got the new boom for my microphone. I got some lights. Hopefully I look a little better. I probably need a lot of work there. I need to hire a makeup artist and all that fun stuff. But hopefully I look better, sound better. All part of those goals for 2026 in building sort of some live stream stuff that I've been thinking about and working on. Everyone's coming along for the ride, because I'll be hitting all of you guys up to jump on at various times throughout the year, to sit in with me again and put you through the torture of answering my questions and my follow-ups and my random quick hitting on the spot questions. Right. I think it's been very fun. and I hope you guys enjoy doing it as well. So thank you to those that were in the comments tonight. I'm going to post when this goes public. When I make this public, I will post all your channels. Everyone that popped in here tonight, I'll post everybody's channels in the description. So make sure to go and subscribe to these guys, like this video, like their content, subscribe to Mike Golfs Oregon, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you
Hey,
guys.
thanks. Happy New Year, everybody.
It's been a fun. Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
Happy New Year. Thanks,
Happy New
Mike.
Year, everyone.